Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Athletics. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next.
Leading off
just about to get underway. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Bo Bichette.
In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's Juan Soto.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Morales, a 6'3" righty, 23 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Just missed. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missing inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one missed. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Outside with a breaking ball. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Almost got him. Runner takes off, and he grounds one to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. The throw to third, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Ball 1 there.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Payoff pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Batting fifth, the
batter now, Jorge Polanco. And fouled off. 0-1 down. Yeah, that's fouled off. Way inside.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strikes.
That one lifted to left. Soderstrom gets there. He's under it. Makes the grab. Here comes the throw. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. All loaded up. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Strike one.
Out towards right center field. Clark has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out. Bobby Witt Jr. digs in now. Line drive to short and caught. 1 pitch and 1 out. Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz. There's a 1-1. In the air to left center. And there's 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. A solo shot. So 2 down. Stepping in, Tyler Soderstrom. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Soto under it. He's got it. And that's the inning. New inning getting started. And stepping in for New York, Marcus Semien.
Ball.
The 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Inside,
Nope,
just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on base.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Tap foul at the plate. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming around third is Semien. He scores to tie it up. Now around third, waving him home. Safe at home as 2 score on the inside the park homer. Luis Robert now. That one fouled off.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Hard hit to third. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Back to the top of the Mets order. Down to third baseman, Bo Bichette. On the ground.
Oh,
and foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Mets.
Here's
the
Juan
lefty,
Soto.
number 22,
Walked his
Juan
first time.
Soto.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Juan Soto with a rocket. It's their second home run of the inning. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 4 runs already in the frame here at the top of the second.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Outside, ball 3. Now that's smacked to right center. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate.
That's out the corner.
Check swing went around, and it's a ball and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That'll end the inning after a bottom half of inning number 2. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Jeff McNeil stands in. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Soto really on his horse for it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Digging in, Isaac Collins. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. That is the inning. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for New York, Jorge Polanco. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I know that was a ground ball.
Now pitching for
Hogan Harris into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
In the air to left center. He's got it, and there's 1 away. 1 out, man at first. Here is Marcus Semien. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. That's smashed towards center. Clark takes it in for the out, and there's 2 away. So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. 0-1. There's a swing and a miss. Got him. That ends the frame. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the third baseman, Carlos Cortez. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 1. To the right side. A sliding stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Next up for the A's, Denzel Clark. And first offering is fouled off. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. No throw. Safe at second. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. So up next, Nick Kurtz. Sliced hard but foul. 0-1 now.
Oh, that's inside.
There's a swing and a drive. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. Hung up in a rundown now. To second, and he gets back.
Stringing them together. That's 3 hits in a row. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. I saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Finds its way through, base hit. Runner around third. He'll score, and they've tied it. Here's the tag, and he's out. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Foul ball.
Now pitching for the
Kodai
Mets,
Senga
number
gets the call from the
34,
pen.
Kodai.
Not even close there. And that's ball one. Swings through that.
Oh, that's up the line.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Got him. Larry Bullard rings. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Luis Robert Jr.
Now pitching
Michael
for the
Kelly
Athletics,
will take over
number
here.
49.
Robert, the
Michael
native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017.
Nope, ball one. Ball inside.
Kelly in his second season, 33 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2011. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. So the batting order turns over, and now Bo Bichette. Hit weakly on the ground. Witt fires over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Mets,
And now it's
the
Juan
left fielder,
Soto.
number 22,
He's already homered in
Juan
this game.
Soto.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
And that's down and away. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Bottom of the 4th, here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Swinging a foul straight back. Tied at 4.
Nope, that's away.
And that one hammered. Reaching for it, makes the catch. And now the right fielder, Isaac Collins. He's 0 for 1.
Number 1, Isaac Collins.
Oh.
And the 1-0. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. And that baby's gone. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 5-4. 1 down. Now the third baseman, Carlos Cortez. Comebacker to the mound. Slinging it to first in time. Denzel Clark, the next to hit. Singled and scored his first time. Base knock right field. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. So the lineup flips over. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
That's the ball.
A's leading by a run. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Tapped softly on the ground. Bichette. Long throw to first. And Witt is. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. In the air to left center. And there's one down. And now it's Mark Vientos.
No, that's a ball.
Looking to get the tying run on base. This one in the air center field. 2 away now. Jorge Polanco will hit next. 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's got it. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off. Nick Kurtz. Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me. You know, these A's, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Hit on the ground to short. Lindor throws to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Brent Rooker up next for the A's.
Strike. Woo.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. On the ground, and it goes just foul. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Into 3rd now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of him.
Oscar Brazoba gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
2 on, 1 out. That one ripped. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. 1 run across. Soderstrom coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they take a 3-run lead. And he's got a 2-run triple. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. The 1-2. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner in from 3rd to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. Man at first with 1 gone. Next up for the A's, Isaac Collins. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at 2nd with 1 gone. And now Carlos Cortez. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to 3rd. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Check swing, and he went. 1 ball, 1 strike. McNeil over at 2nd. Collins over at 1st with 1 away. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the center fielder, Denzel Clark.
Nope, that's off the plate.
That one outside. Ball 2. Simeon in plenty of time to first. That ends top six. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Bo Naylor. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the next pitch is way outside. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's Marcus Simeon. What a stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Now it's the right fielder, Brett Beatty.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side. Gets to it with a slide. Runs, scores, but a terrific play to get the out. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Has grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Bobby Witt Jr. Out towards right center field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. He made him pay for that one. 1 down. And now Brent Rooker. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Check swing went around. 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. And that's downstairs and outside. In the air, right field, Beatty towards the line. Takes it in for the out. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Mets.
Now pitching for the
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Tyler Ferguson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. And that one fouled off. Ferguson measures 6 feet 4 inches, 225 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2015. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Juan Soto now. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Way outside, ball 3. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall, but foul. The 3-1. On the ground, could be 2. Slings to second. Throw to first, but he beat it. Fred Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 1 for 3. The shortstop takes a ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Now pitching for the Athletics, number 38, Mark Leiter Jr.
And a big swing and a miss. High fly ball, right field. Collins under this one. Out number 2. So last chance for the Mets. Jorge Polanco now at the plate.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The Mets down to their final strike. Just
No,
misses the
that's a
mark
ball.
outside the zone. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Our final score here, 9-5. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.